Chat, have you ever wondered what happens to your games when you die? Specifically your Steam games? Well, say hi to YouTube because today we're going to be finding out after you die what exactly happens based off the legal limbo. This article on Ars Technica by Kyle Orland goes into it, and apparently he says, so much for your descendants. That's not a word. That's not a word. Posthumously? Posthumously. Chat, I might have to stop the stream right there. I might have to ban myself. Clearing out that massive backlog. All right, let's go into this. With Valve's Steam gaming platform approaching the US drinking age this year, more and more, well, that is just depressing. 18 years of Steam? No, wait. US drinking age is 21. 18 is Canada. Holy smokes, chat. We're getting up there, aren't we? More and more aging PC gamers may be considering what will happen to their vast digital gaming libraries after they die. Okay, whoa, easy there. Like 21 years, not 80. Let's relax. Let's hold on a second. Unfortunately, legally, your collection of hundreds of backlog games will likely pass into the ether along with you someday. It's incredibly depressing. The issue of digital games inherently gained renewed attention this week as Reset Era poster quoted a Steam support response asking about transferring Steam account ownership via a last will and testament. Quote, unfortunately, Steam accounts and games are non-transferable. The response reads, quote, Steam support cannot provide someone else with access to the account or merge its contents with another account. I regret to inform you that your Steam account cannot be transferred via a will. How are you guys feeling about that? That's actually annoying, but wouldn't you just put your password in the will? Is this a non-issue, chat? Is this a non-issue? Oh, you guys aren't feeling good about this at all. Okay, all right. I feel like I would just be like, yo, this is my Steam username and my password. Password 123 exclamation mark. This is the first time someone has asked this basic estate planning question. Of course, last year a Steam window just smacked me. Last year, a Steam forum user quoted a similar response from Steam support as saying, quote, your account is yours and yours alone. Now, you can share it with family members, but you cannot give it away. Potential loopholes. Okay, so the author goes on to state, as a practical matter, Steam would have little way of knowing if you wrote down your Steam username and password and left instructions for your estate to give that information to your descendants. Right? I feel like that's what you do. When it comes down to legal ownership of that account, though, the Steam subscriber agreement seems relatively clear. Quote, you may not reveal, share, the old legal gotcha. It's really going to affect you when you're dead. Or otherwise allow others to use your password or account except as otherwise specifically authorized by Valve. The agreement reads in part, quote, you may not sell or charge others for the right to use your account or otherwise transfer your account, nor may you sell, charge others for the right to use or transfer any subscriptions other than if and as expressly permitted by this agreement or as otherwise specifically permitted by Valve. God, whoever has to write those things, they're built different. I couldn't. Even when I have to rewrite how I'm feeling, like you ever have a moment where you're at work, if you worked in a corporate office, where someone asks you a question and the answer is, like if you were with your boys, you'd be like, just read. Don't ask me the question. Just go read. Google it. You sicko? But you can't say that in like corporate. So you have to be like, oh, that's an interesting point that you bring up, Jonathan. I would circle you back to link A and B, and if you have any questions, please feel free to message me, Jonathan. I trust you're having a beautiful little day. Tra-la-la-la-la. I'm just saying, cancel Jonathan, okay? Cancel Jonathan. I'm sick of him. Asking these questions. Just Google it. I'm sick of it. Anyways, Eagle-eyed readers might notice a potential loophole, though, in the clauses regarding account transfers that are specifically permitted by Valve. Steam forum users have suggested in the past that Valve, quote, wouldn't block this change of ownership via a will if user or their estate specifically requests it. Valve has not responded to a request for the comment. I mean, yeah, they should do this. A merging of accounts. Yeah, I don't see. It's just probably like, let's be honest. Like, can we just be honest though? Of all the things Valve's doing, like how many people is this actually affecting? Right now, I'm not saying like 80 years from now for sure, but right now this is like what percent? Will we all dropping dead? No one's making it to the next GTA 6. Yeah, you're making it. I'll tell you who's making it. Freaking Jonathan's making it, asking those stupid questions. Is that Severn Curve? Little rascal with his tootle. So yeah, I just imagine, just like from a like work, it's like, hey, do we put in this new CS:GO skin or CS2 skin that will make us $1 billion, or do we take time to figure out the 0.01% of Jonathans that are suddenly passing due to asking their coworkers about stuff that should be Googled? I mean, I get why they're not doing it. They'll probably do it. It's going to do it. I'm not worried. Valve has been such a W. Idgehad. Did I pronounce that right? Idgehad with the follow. You're beautiful. You're goose-tastic. We love to have you here. And if you're watching on YouTube, you freaking subscribe. And you share the videos, you sicko. I'm just kidding. You're beautiful. But you share them anyways. Chat, can you please tell the YouTubers, the viewers, the frogs, can you just tell them to subscribe right now? And if you don't, I'll get Camera Guy to just edit your text to say that. I know it's going to be difficult to do. But we'll do it. I'm just looking for one subscribe, chat. That's it. There you go. There it is. First time chat, Idgehad, best channel on YouTube. Mwah! Thank you so much.
But honestly, how are they going to stop us from sharing account?
There's Dingo. There he is. They can't, really. I mean, just share the password. You're fine. I'm not gonna, trust me, Valve doesn't care. The reason they put those things out there is for the skins, right? Because if I have $1 million skins and I can sell my account, I could just transfer those skins. Then Valve doesn't get the cut.
Subscribe or I'll hunt you down.
There it is. Whereas if I had my $1 million CS2 skin and I sold it on Steam's marketplace, right? Valve gets a 30% cut. But if I sell you my Steam account with all those skins, millions of dollars of skins, Valve gets none of that because you just paid, we went direct. That's why it's there. That's why. It has nothing to do with them being rascals. They're just, well, I mean, I guess technically it does.
Subscribe and Goose will take a shot of Canadian grade maple syrup.
You heard it here first. You heard it here first. The chat has found the text-to-speech. It is all going downhill. Beyond personal estate planning, the inability to transfer digital game licenses has some implications for video game preservation work as well. Last year, Gerard, the completionist, Khalil, spent nearly $20,000 to purchase and download every 3DS and Wii U game while they were still available. And while Khalil says he intends to donate the physical machines and their downloads to Video Game History Foundation, subscriber agreements mean the charity may have trouble taking legal ownership. I mean, look, I don't doubt that that's true. But can you imagine the PR nightmare Nintendo would have suing them? It's not going to happen. Just think about the article. Nintendo sues Children's Hospital Video Game History Foundation charity.
What's text-to-speech?
All right, Dingo. Second ban of the day. I mean, it's just not going to happen. Those things are not going to happen. Like, people put these in here, video game journalists. Yes, technically they're right. Get a grip. It's not going to happen. Quote, there is no reasonable legal path for the preservation of digital-born games. That's true, I suppose. Limiting library access only to physical games may have worked 20 years ago, but we no longer live in a world where all games are sold on physical media.
I think the answer is Roblox.
Third ban of the day. That's it. Massive ban. Yo, Beats. Get him out of here!
Morning Goose. Can't get Timmy away from you, you're on fire.
He's just ignoring my DMs. That's the problem. You know, I send Timmy a message, yo, Tabs. I say, Timmy? He says, yeah. I say, Timmy? He says, yeah. I say, Timmy? Reply back to me. Send me a follow, Timmy. Mwah! Mwah! So, guys, I'll be honest. First off, real quick.
Timmy?
Fourth ban of the day. Actually, that's your second ban. Hold on. See what we're going to do here, chat? Check out what we're about to do as I finish off this statement. Just watch what I'm about to do. Do you see that? You've been put in timeout. You sickos. You're sick. The second you stopped using text-to-speech to tell people to subscribe is the second I ban you all. I'm kidding. I love you guys. I'll be honest. This, it's something that should happen. I guarantee you Valve will do it. Legislation will push Valve to do it. I'll be honest. This article is actually good that it's written to be able to put that, to make this more, what's the word? To make it so it's on Valve's mind a little bit more. I mean, and this is circling around, so people actually care about this. You know, this is a thing people care about, and as they should. Unfortunately, in the world of digital eras, like, that stuff is kind of weird. I mean, can you imagine having a Steam library of 80 years? Like, let's say just 80 years from now, 60 years, 50 years. 50 years of games, and then when you die, it's just gone? That's a little unfair. You should be able to go to your, your family or whatever so that they can enjoy those games. Like, it's just weird for Valve to be able to just like, hey, all your games are just gone. And thanks for the money, by the way. Bro, that's why I'm like, the digital stuff, like, I love it, but then I don't. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Canadian Jacob says, I'm a bag milk drinking Canadian. I want you to know something, chat. I am lactose intolerant, okay? Have some sympathy. Put some sympathy on my name. Dirty Dan TV says, okay, I'm going to sleep. I'm running on soda and dreams. I'll catch the rest of you on YouTube. Mwah! We love you, Dirty Dan. Everybody, hearts in the chat for Dirty Dan. Hearts in the chat for Dirty Dan. We appreciate you. You're goose-tastic. We love you. And we're going to give you one of these. Camera guy, hook him up. There's only so much more I can take. I have a limit. I'm just a person. Bring us back. There it is. So that's it. Steam. Gaben. Put the knives down. Gaben. Put them down. Just let people transfer their stuff. Simple. Just make it a button. Transfer. Transfer to an account. And it just like merges all the stuff. Easy. And if the game already exists, give them a refund. You know? Simple as that. Simple. Give them a little Steam credit because then they spend it on Steam and you get that 30% kickback anyway. So it just works out. I did it for you. There you go.